So it is currently Tuesday the 9th of October. You're gonna have to excuse the setup I've got for the phone. We still don't have a tripod, it broke and I have not had time to go and find one. So I just want to go over why this vlog is up late, and if you have us on Twitter you'll know that there was a concern for Dawn Louise's health yesterday. I only had time to put out a very short message because people had started asking where the vlog was and I really needed to use my phone, so having loads of messages come through was kind of jamming it up. So yesterday when Dawn came out of school, she had bruising sort of around this area of her eye. I'll insert a photo so you can see. The teachers have no idea how it happened, and I don't blame them. She does wear glasses, so this is like a really hard area for them to keep an eye on. But Dawn Louise says that she was not hit in the eye. She had a bump to the head by a hula hoop, but that was like up here. It wasn't, you know, on her eye. So at the moment we're going off that it is a unknown cause for the bruising, which is quite dangerous. So yesterday I got an emergency appointment at the GP. She finished school at 3 and then we were at the GP at about 5:30 I think, and then we had to wait to get seen. So we got seen about 6 o'clock. So at this point it'd been a couple of hours but it hadn't got any worse, so we had to strip her and check all over her body for bruising to make sure that it isn't like an internal bleed, and you know, if there was any other bruises coming up, but it's not. Thankfully it is only the one on the eye. So they said, okay, go home, monitor her. What we'll do is if you need to go, if it starts to spread or her, you know, activity level change, anything like that, she has what's called a yellow card, which gives her instant access to the child assessment unit at our hospital because of her heart condition. So we can phone up CRU, tell them that we have the yellow card, tell them that we're coming in so they can have someone ready for her, and then we can go in and she can get tested, because there are blood tests that you can have done to check like her aspirin levels, how the blood's clotting, how thin it is, things like that, hemoglobin and all that jazz. So that is what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. If we don't go to hospital before Wednesday tomorrow, she'll be having some blood tests done and then they will be sent off and we'll find out if there's something wrong with her blood at the moment. I am quite concerned. I really did not want to know what to do. When we got on the bus, I was like, what do I do? Do I get off and go to the school? Do I carry on back down home and go to her GP? Do I get off and get a bus to the hospital? Like, what do I do? Because if I go to the hospital, we could be there for 5 hours and then she'd be tired for school and everything. And just trying to figure out what to do was so stressful. And whilst I'm stressing on the phone, trying to find out where to go. Obviously, I've got Dawn Louise sat next to me, so I've got to act all calm. And it was just getting a bit too much yesterday and I could not handle it. Well, I did handle it, but like I was getting very stressed out, which is why I didn't have time to fill everyone in. So I phoned the GP up and I explained what was going on and I was like, can you please just tell me where to take her? Do I come to the GP? Do I take her to the hospital? What is the best thing to do in this situation? Because I don't know what is causing the bruising and it's near her eye. So we just have to make sure that she doesn't get blurry vision, she doesn't see spots, she hasn't got any blood coming out of her, she hasn't got any of the bruise spreading across her face, and I've got to, when she comes home, I've got to have a look at her whole body to make sure there's no other bruising coming up. We've not had something like this before, so I am a little bit scared because I don't know what this means for her and I don't know what could have caused it. And I can handle injuries when I know what the cause is, but when I don't know what the cause is, it worries me because I don't know how I'm supposed to care for her if I don't know what she's done or what's going on. Like, and this is one of the biggest problems with having an invisible disability, is all her sickness is inside of her where I can't see. I can't see if there's something wrong with her heart. I can't see if she's got a blood clot or anything. So I'm scared, to be honest, because I don't know. I don't know if this is nothing. I don't know if this is something that we really have to keep an eye on. And with her recent SATs problems that went unexplained as well, it's just too much that we don't have answers for. I can handle it when I know what's going on, but when I don't know what's going on, it's scarier. It's much scarier for me. So yeah, anyway, the vlog that you're about to see, we honestly did not do much last week, and at the moment, with us still getting back into school life, doing homework, things like that, the vlogs are going to be a little less busy. We do have a half term coming up in a couple of weeks, which we have some plans for, so that should be a fun week. As for this week, I don't know if we'll film much. If we don't, I hope that you'll still stick around anyway, and we'll try and put something out without it being too boring. If you have any questions, then, you know, comment them below and we can answer them as well. But I'm going to leave you with what we did last week. So I will sort of do a voiceover because we didn't film very much. You'll see why in a minute. So I'll just voice over and explain what was going on. I'm going to edit this and try and get it up as soon as possible, and take my mind off of all the stress. I have had a phone call from Dawn's school already. It was 10 o'clock when they called, so she'd been there about an hour and a half, and she's complaining of tiredness. So I am hoping that it's just because last night she had a nightmare, and I think it's because the GP was like, if anything changes, go straight to the hospital, you know, and I think it's just worried her a bit. She is a very, very strong young girl, and she is amazing, but at the same time, she loves school, she loves dance class, and she worries about what she's going to be missing out on. She worries about how long she'll be in school. She's perfectly fine. If you go back and watch her hospital vlog, she doesn't mind being in a hospital. She just really misses, like, her routine and, like, seeing her friends and working on her dancing. Her dancing is her passion, so she does get really upset because it's dancing today and she cannot wait. She absolutely loves it, bless her heart. So yeah. I'm sorry I keep looking away from the cameras because I've got just so much going through my mind and I can't focus. But yeah, I don't know. I will try and let people know on Twitter what happens at the doctor's tomorrow, or something. Yeah, I've had a lot of lovely people asking how she is and everything, so thank you for that. It does mean a lot knowing that there are people out there who haven't even met her and care that much about her. It's really sweet. So because of those lovely people, I will do my best to let you know what happens, but just don't expect lots from us today. I can barely type, I've been shaking most of it. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay positive at the moment. You know, at the moment she's at school, the bruising has not started spreading, so that's a positive. We have something really exciting this Saturday. Oh, actually, we'll be filming that, so this week will actually be quite good. We have something really exciting Saturday to look forward to. So my focus is just on, you know, focusing on what we have to do today and looking forward to things that we have on Saturday, and just trying to get everything organised and not panic too much about what's going on. It's different. And this is the second time this year that she's had something that she's had before but in a different way, and it's just, I don't know how to deal with it yet because they haven't really talked me through what this could be, and that kind of bothered me. But Dawn was there and I didn't want to scare her, so I don't want to like push for answers in that respect. I'm just going around in circles now, so I'm gonna go enjoy the vlog, and hopefully you're all having a much better, safer and healthier week than we are. Comment below, tell me how your week's getting off to start wise, because I would like to hear it. If you have dogs, feel free to send me them on Twitter. No, right, I'm gonna let you go and watch the rest of the vlog. Hope you enjoy, have a great week, be safe, be healthy, be happy, and I'll catch you later. So Dawn Louise and I went to get our flu jabs. It's very important that we both have them every single year to keep Dawn Louise protected, because if she was to get the flu, her body probably would not be able to fight it off, as her body is already struggling as it is. So because of the possible side effects, it was very important for me to be able to keep a close eye on Dawn Louise, so she was written off school for the day. When we do this, we like to go to the library and we like to do a bit of homeschooling. So we go and take out some books that correspond with what she's learning in school, and we do some learning together. And this is really fun because I get to see what kind of stuff she's learning in school and have her talk me through what she's learned already and what she did not know. And we get to talk about things that you wouldn't talk about on a day-to-day basis. If anyone has a child in school age, you'll know as soon as they walk out of school and you say, hey, what did you do today? The answer you're going to get is, oh, I don't remember. So it's really, really fun to go and actually study with her. I really, really did thoroughly enjoy this opportunity. So yeah, this is just us hanging out in the library, doing some studying. Unfortunately, I did start to feel quite unwell. My arm got quite hot. It was perfectly fine the next day. I just needed some Calpol and I've been perfectly fine since. but it did mean that we could only spend 3 hours in the library instead of spending a lot more time, because the library that we had a cafe, so we had planned to stay there for a lot longer. Happy Thursday! So Dawn is off school today. We've been to the GP this morning and then we went to the library for 2.5 hours, so we're exhausted now, learning more about Anglo-Saxons. Dawn has quite a bit of work to do at home today, because she's got the day off, so that if she gets a fever or anything we can go seek medical help without having to worry about going and collecting her from school and everything. She does go back tomorrow, and then she's going to be off when the school have their nasal sprays, because children on aspirin can't be around those who have had the nasal spray, because if they cough or sneeze they can still pass on the live vaccination, which with her aspirin would put her at risk of Raynaud's syndrome, which is why we both have the jab. So we've both got sorely poor left arms. But we're going to have lunch now and then we're going to take a little nap, because Dawnie is feeling really tired and I'm feeling a bit beat, which I think is just from the jab and, you know, having to keep Dawn always calm and everything. I'm feeling a bit out of it. It's raining today, so that's also not great. But yeah, we're both feeling really tired and worn out, but we've worked really hard this morning doing some homework together at the library.
And also, we stayed at the library for like, I think an hour and a half.
2.5 hours, yeah. It was a long time. So yeah, we're gonna go and have lunch and we will catch up. We haven't filmed anything else this week because honestly it's just been taken her to school, taking her to dance, things like that. We might be doing something, you know, we'll film what we can. If we don't feel like there's enough footage, then we probably won't post this week and just add it on to the next week's one, because there will be some interesting stuff happening next week, but we will see. You know, sometimes life is just day to day and it's not too exciting. You just have to roll with it. We'll catch you later.
Friday. Quack.
Sadly, this is all we have for you this week, but something really exciting is happening next week. So stay tuned, hit the bell, and we'll see you really, really soon. Have an amazing week, guys. Thanks for watching.
Everybody gives you advice, yeah, on how to live your life, how to live your life. Don't you know that life is full of surprises? You better realize